Shark Tank India recently saw two women come and promote their athletic leisure brand. Funding तो उनको बिल्कुल नहीं मिली, but the things they did after, was it a smart marketing move? Let's find out in this video. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. Today's video is a little different. We're gonna be decoding one recent episode of Shark Tank India Season 3 where two women entrepreneurs came to raise 80 lakhs for their brand. Obviously, they did not get the funding and I'm gonna decode what went wrong in that pitch first of all and also the after effects of what happened. So let's get straight to it. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take that 1 minute and hit the subscribe button. Guys, you all know I have a vision for this channel which only and only you can help me achieve. So if you've ever, even for a teeny tiny bit, liked my content, valued my content, then please help me grow by hitting the subscribe button. If you're already a part of this channel, thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. So, Shark Tank, one very famous show in India. I think all 3 seasons have done phenomenally well. And why not? It's created an entrepreneurship wave around India. Suddenly, people are talking about equity, debt, royalty, stake, percentage stake, loans. And I love it. I love how television as a medium has been used to educate people. And in fact, in a country like India, television is the best medium to educate people, right? So, इसी Shark Tank की मैं भी बहुत बड़ी follower हूँ. I think that goes without saying. I have followed all 3 seasons and recently, I think last Friday, there were 2 women entrepreneurs who came to promote their brand. They were co-founders for this brand called Aastey, which is basically an athletic leisure wear for women. It's a sustainable brand. And like I said in the introduction, they came to ask for 80 lakhs for 2% of their company, which basically boils us down to a 40 crore valuation. ठीक है, सब ठीक है. They've asked for the money. Why not? They've come to promote their brand. Great. Honestly, the pitch started on a very positive note, right? There was suddenly a boost of energy in the room. They were radiant, they were smiling. The judges also seemed pretty into it, right? In fact, Shark Vineeta Singh even commented on them that, you know, what a lovely name you've created, Aastey, which it actually is, because the brand value, the way they pictured it, it was perfectly captured through the name. It was a different thinking which initially caught the shark's eye also. She actually told them what a wonderful name. Aman commented on the quality of the leggings at good quality. So it was all going nice, fun and roses till we came to the technical questions. That is the number-based questions. Now midway, these girls first of all have said that they had already raised a funding of 10 crores back in 2022, I think, for a valuation of 40 crores pre-money. Now let's take a pause here. Let's understand what do you mean by pre-money valuation, post-money valuation. Hota kya hai? Theoretically, valuation of the company means everything that you own, all the assets, all the cash, minus everything that you need to give somebody, all the loans, all the debt. That is overall mota moti the value of your company, right? Now, when you are going to seek funding, you first remove the value of your company कि ये मेरे सारे assets है, इतना मेरे पास cash है, minus ये सब मुझे देना है लोगों को. So that final amount becomes your pre-money valuation. Then let's assume that this figure comes out to say 5 lakhs, okay? Assumingly, you added all your assets, all your cash, you subtracted all your debt and you came out with a final pre-money valuation of 5 lakhs and you go to raise 1 lakh from investors and they agree to give it to you. So, आपका post money valuation theoretically should become 6 lakhs. That is 5 lakhs plus 1 lakh is equal to 6 lakhs. Very basic language mein to explain. When you are raising money, your company is expected to grow. Hence, the valuation should increase. Now, all of this, like I said, is very theoretical. In reality, when you go to take funding, it is done majorly on predictions, right? आप Shark Tank में भी देखोगे, they keep asking you what are your sales, how much have you done, what is your profit, because they are trying to remove the value. They are trying to assume how much will you do in the future. That's how they are valuing your company. So all my finance students, CFA students, that's where your DCF model can be used. A lot of other models, financial modeling यहाँ पे काम आता है because you are predicting things, right? Or using a discount rate and you are predicting basis the future, basis the market size, basis the sales, basis the product कि क्या valuation निकल सकता है. But the concept should still be that pre-money valuation से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए post-money valuation, which basically means every time you pick up money, your value of the company should go थोड़ा ऊपर, right? So ये basic explain कर दिया मैंने. Now let's come back to how much these girls had asked for. They asked for 80 lakhs for 2%, that is a 40 crore valuation, which means that they were exactly matching their previous pre-money valuation, not even post-money valuation. मतलब red flag number 1, already आपको पता है कि काम अच्छा नहीं चला है. You know you have already screwed up things. That's why your company has not done well. इसलिए आप मांग ही नहीं सकते हो ज़्यादा. How can you ask for a higher valuation? You've not done anything good. Already one big mistake. Mistake number 2, there is a moment where Piyush asks them about their past sales and they say that in the last quarter, that is in the last 3 months, we did 15 lakhs, right? So Piyush specifies and asks, so let's take an average of 5 lakhs per month. The one co-founder says, yeah, right? Then later, when they came to actually break the sales, and she said that my last month's sale was 1.7 lakh something. So Anupam says, ki, Arey, but you said 5 lakhs. She's like, no, I said 3 months ka 15 lakhs. Again, trying to outsmart somebody, say they caught you. All the people I keep telling on this channel, even when you're going for a basic job interview, be wise. Kabhi we think that we are smart, we are mingling with words, but understand where you can get caught. It's not that they're not gonna check your last month if they're checking your last quarter. That was just, I don't know, it didn't sit down well with me. Chalo yahan tak bhi theek hai, right? Now, during the pitch itself, these girls say that अभी आप learning बोल दो, that's how they added it, कि हमने marketing में बहुत ज़्यादा spend कर लिया. So they were, I think, before the launch of the website itself, they started making 2 lakhs. Then as the website launched, thoda their sales came up. It came to 3, 5, 10, as per what they had mentioned. And they thought that, festive season aayega, so obviously, things will really, really hit a good high. So they invested in paid media marketing. And unfortunately, things didn't go their way. Happens. It's a business. I'm not saying that इसमें आपकी गलती है. कोई ना कोई mistake हो गई होगी. Of course, after a certain period, it did. I think by February, they hit a 35 lakhs for a 30 lakh investment. So basically, 5 lakh they made out of Meta ads. Fine. It continued. Then the next month, they made 47 lakhs, then 50 lakhs. Brilliant, right? The moment they stopped their ads, their revenue dropped down to nearly 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs on an average, 1.7 lakhs, 1.5 lakhs. You see the difference? Right? तो इतना गिर गया, मतलब already you are showing it that no old customers of yours are actually coming back, right? They are not even spreading a word of mouth. एक बार किसी ने Instagram के ad में देख लिया, उनको अच्छा लग गया, they bought it, but they're not coming back to buy it from you. Clearly, that's why your sales literally fell almost 48 lakhs, 48.5, 47 lakhs गिर गए आपके sales. क्यों? Because people are not wanting it back, right? People, they are not spreading the word, right? Or something in your strategy has gone wrong. But these women refuse to accept it. Chalo, ye bhi chhod diya. Sometimes businesses just, you are not able to hit it commercially. A lot of brands come for that. That's fine. Then, how much inventory do you have? So usually, when a business is not doing well, or like you say, कि हमने marketing में बहुत ज़्यादा waste कर लिया. Waste is not the right word. बहुत ज़्यादा spend कर लिया. We were learning, we were growing. Happens, and usually in a product business, then you need the money or the capital from founders, from investors to either run your working capital, that is salaries वगैरह, office के खर्चे, rent वगैरह देना, or to make more inventory so that you can make your product and sell your product. क्योंकि अब आपके पास उसके लिए पैसे नहीं बचे हैं, right? इनके पास first of all working capital की इतनी need ही नहीं है, because there are only 2 of these co-founders working, nobody else. ठीक है, working capital need काफी कम हो गई इससे, salaries नहीं देने, and they have a 1.5 crore inventory sitting since the last 6 months जो वो बेच ही नहीं पा रहे. Another mistake in your brand, if you're not able to sell your inventory since the last 6 months, मतलब आपके पास चीज पड़ी है बट आप बेच नहीं पा रहे हो, मिस्टेक हो रहा है आपसे बहुत बड़ा. Either strategy में मिस्टेक है, either product अच्छा नहीं है, either product market fit अच्छा नहीं है. That is, your product might be good but it might not be fitting for the Indian audience. But these girls refuse to understand these things. चलो वहां तक भी ठीक था, हम सिखा देंगे इन्वेस्टर अगर में बंदे पसंद आए. बंदे क्यों नहीं पसंद आए? Because when they asked this question, and I'm gonna add that clip if I can, बैंक में कितने पैसे हैं, लिटरली ऐसे बोला है, 0. ये खुश होने वाली बात है? That was the most silly thing that I have seen ever. I keep saying this in my channel, when especially for my interview playlist, that whenever you're going for an interview, you're selling yourself. Whenever you're going for such a pitch, you're obviously selling yourself, and you need to be confident. अगर आपको खुद पे confidence नहीं होगा, सामने वाला नहीं लेगा. But I always say there's a thin line between confidence and overconfidence. The moment you cross the line, you're screwed. The moment that girl said zero like this, not only did she lose the complete pitch, she also lost a large section of the audience who thought कि भाई पागल हो गए क्या चल क्या रहा है. And that happens in Shark Tank. I've seen many a times. There was another brand, I think, that came in season 2, some shoe brand, I can't remember, who was almost on the brink of bankruptcy, and I think he had to shut down and come back. But people were supporting him because we could see the grit in the entrepreneur. यहाँ पे इंसान भी बेट लगाने लायक नहीं लग रहा था. How I can't understand how people are so casual about their own business mistakes. I understand the brand says take it easy, but इतना भी take it easy नहीं लेना होता ना business में. If you're in the business world, you can't. यहाँ तक ठीक है. Let's see इसके आगे what they did. The moment the pitch got released and people saw what the founders told them, what the investors told them. So basically, I'll tell you exactly क्या क्या बोला. Aman said this कि business ही कहाँ है, right? Which he was right. He said I'm out. Namita told them that I don't think आपने अब तक brand बनाया है. Again, she is right, because अगर brand बना होता तो once people have, if you are having a 50 lakh sale a month, उस 50 lakh के 10% तो आते आपके word of mouth से repeat करते, अगले महीने 5 लाख तो करते, आप वापस 1 लाख पे आ गए हो. So you've not built a brand yet. You're thinking you've built a brand. That was just an instant. They saw it on the page. They might have liked your page. That's it. Followed the page and bought it. But they're not. That's not how you build a brand. A brand means recall. A brand means कि भाई मैं जब leggings पहनती हूँ मुझे आस्ते का नाम याद आना चाहिए. मेरे को जब कोई बोलता है यार do you know any good sportswear brand, I should say Aastey. If I'm not saying that, that means a brand is not made, right? If a large part of your consumers are not saying that, that means a brand is not made. So she was also right. Anupam also very kindly, I think, told them something on those lines only, that you don't have the commercial acumen, which is 100% correct. आप देख सकते हो उनका 1 crore का debt चल रहा है, valuation तो is completely gone down the drain. They didn't realize. So to say one of them is a finance person, that 1.5 साल में valuation बढ़ जानी चाहिए थी, at least post money valuation तो होना चाहिए था, right? वो भी नहीं. Piyush also told them the same thing, that I don't see the reason ki why I'll invest, because there'll be 1 or 2 big players in the market, and I feel like ऐसा कुछ reason दे दिया. Vineeta, who initially actually commented on their beautiful name and everything, just said that I feel like there is a certain level of financial indiscipline that you guys followed, कि आपको जब funding easily मिल गई या जैसे भी मिली थी, right, in 2022, you literally allowed the money in a certain point. If I say that, you definitely have overspent on inventory. That's why you have 1.5 crores worth of MRP inventory lying, right? You have overspent on marketing and not got returns on it. That's why you have a 1 crore debt on Meta. उसको financial illiteracy या finance indiscipline ही बोलते हैं. Girls, please, there was nothing wrong in what she said. Now, these girls have come out from the tank, and one of these founders, who already had a strong fan following on Instagram, has blown up her pitch in such a bad way. I think that is what we guys need to learn or unlearn and do never follow. Actually, is I understand you guys might have come for marketing, and like I said, that's smart. It's very, very smart. हो सकता है आपका brand revive हो जाता. But what these girls did, they came out of the tank. The moment the pitch came, they started bashing the show. The show disrespected us. How could Vineeta, being a woman entrepreneur, speak to us like this? Excuse me, ladies. First of all, you claim, and a line with, actually, before I move forward in this, excuse me, ladies, pause, I'll say it. There's a line where this one founder says कि how can she say कि easily funding, women होके आपको पता है ना हमें कितनी कम funding मिलती है. Fine, आपके data भी शायद correct होंगे, but at the same time, if you have already struggled to get funding in 2022, that means you know that how VCs are, how the person who is giving you the money should be. They should be stern. And especially if it's on national television, because in ladkiyon ka logic tha, national television mein they should have said something nice about our brand. They did. In the start, they said good name, good quality. But at the same time, they called you out for your mistakes, and they had to. They're teaching a whole damn nation what is finance, what is funding. How can they not do that? If they would have not done that, then that show would have seemed like any normal, regular Ekta Kapoor soap. But it is not. It is Shark Tank. It is reality. They're investing their money on you. So they need to call you out for your delulu. And it is you who came to them for the money. Not they have not walked into you, we want the money. No. So if you come to ask for funding, you need to be strong enough to know that the founders or the VCs or the investors are not just going to be calling you out and say, oh wow, lovely, let's put money. They're going to see the shit that you did. They're going to call you out for it and accordingly decide whether it's worth investing or not. And clearly yours was not. I don't see anything wrong in that. I think it was a very, very smart move. And she didn't say anything wrong too. Just because she said that the financial indiscipline that you show makes me hesitant towards investing in you. What was wrong in that? This one founder from this brand has blown it up so much. मतलब Times of India में interview आया, यहाँ आया, वहाँ आया. She's literally blown that one part कि हमें ऐसे बोल दिया. That was so disrespectful. So playing the Abla Nari act in today's world, being a woman entrepreneur yourself, so to say you've seen the struggle of VCs, I think that's a complete lie, right? So anybody, this section is majorly for people who are wanting to run a business. I understand sometimes bad things happen, but please don't blame it to somebody else. आपकी गलती है, उनकी नहीं है. Now, if I count it as a smart move from their end, maybe yes, right? Because that girl already had a fan following. She knew that ऐसे तो episode कितना ही blow कर देगा, ठीक है? A lot of brands come on Shark Tank, some of them we remember, some of them we forget. But she did not want you guys to forget this. If it was so disrespectful, she would have just ignored it. No, she kept taking that part, blew it up to make such a big deal. And apparently in the last 6 days, Aastey has sold 10 exits clothes. Why? Marketing helped, na, Shark Tank. And usse bhi zyada the marketing you did. Everywhere she's posting. It's the highest viewed episode. That lady has just smartly, definitely, I'll call it a smart move. I teach all these things. So I would definitely say that it was a very smart move for your business. और कुछ नहीं तो business बढ़े ना बढ़े, her personal branding is going up, so somewhere she will be able to find a source of income. So yes, that is basically my thoughts on this episode. The investors, the sharks were absolutely not wrong. In fact, I think there's an interview where one of these founders from this Aastey brand says, we were so hurt after the episode that we told Sony, please don't air it. Excuse me, do you really think even Sony channel has that much time? They've invested that time on you to first of all evaluate your business, evaluate you, then that entire presentation setup that they do for you, they bring you in the tank, 1-2 घंटा आप अंदर रहते हो, and then you tell them don't air it. Why will they not? They are the ones who will decide what is worth for their TRP, and you have come to them. Again, they have not forced you, please come to Shark Tank, please come to Shark Tank. And again, one more thing that I want to highlight, it's not that you've not seen season 1 and 2, guys. You know how the sharks speak when some silly product comes or when some silly brand comes. And that's right. So why act now? So like I say, there is a thin line between confidence and overconfidence. The day you overstep that line, there's a thin line between smartness and oversmartness. The day you overstep that line, you're losing out on success. Maybe abhi ke liye the brand is so called selling 10x. Somewhere they're trying to revive a brand, and I really feel empathetic towards it because I feel like every business deserves a chance to grow. But the route they've taken is just ऐसे तो आप grow नहीं करने वाले हो. So yeah guys, let me know if we should decode more Shark Tank episodes like this, and if yes, then any special brand or pitch that you like that you want me to decode, let me know in the comment section and I will definitely do it. अभी मैंने इतना बात कर लिया कि गले में दर्द हो गया, तो इसी बहाने एक like, share, comment and subscribe कर देना. I'll see you guys very very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.